Now, who would like to answer questions? Please raise your hand so that I can ask questions to those people. Who would like to answer questions? Please raise your hand. Interview materials, bankers at the interview. This will do for me. This will do for me. I'll ask questions from here. Yeah. Come on, those who would like to answer questions, please. Yeah. First one, it is Suman. Suman, are you there? Please answer me, Suman. Suman, answer कीजिए ना. Suman, Suman, your internet is not all right. Suman, okay. Then we'll go to Anjali. Anjali,
Yes, sir.
Anjali, you are from which state?
So I am from Uttar Pradesh.
Uttar Pradesh. What is the news in Uttar Pradesh now? Excuse me. What is the important news in Uttar Pradesh now?
So recently the Global Investor Summit was held in the month of February,
Hmm.
in which after that the UP Mr. Yogi Adityanath has introduced the UP budget.
Good. Now, can you please tell me what do you know about CASA?
So CASA, first of all, it means current account and saving account.
Hmm.
These are the deposit accounts in which people, it is basically called uh, side demand deposit, in which people can deposit their money and withdraw any time they want.
Mhm.
With that, the interest rate on the bank doesn't provide any interest rate on current account, and it is basically opened by the business person. And for saving accounts, the rate of interest is really very less, like 1 or 2%.
No, no, no.
And
Not 1%, 2.75%. 2.5 to 3%, 4%. Because post office and all, they give 4%. Yeah. You should say
okay,
minimum 2.75. You can't say 1%.
okay,
Okay.
sir, okay.
Why banks are very keen about having more of CASA deposits?
So because in FD and RDs, the interest rate is really very high that bank have to give. And in CASA deposits, the interest rates are really very low, and they can earn a real income. They can earn good income from that.
The difference income will be good. Excellent. Very good. You told nicely. Then we will go to Suman. Are you there? Suman. No, not there. Suman ka internet is not all right. Now we will go to Tiasa. Tiasa.
Yes, sir.
Tiasa. Tiasa, I know you are from Kolkata, na?
Yes, sir.
You are from Kolkata. Basic degree क्या है?
Sir, BSc Mathematics.
BSc Mathematics. Okay, good. Now, can you please tell me what all you know about Reserve Bank of India?
Sir, Reserve Bank of India is India's central bank. It controls the monetary policy concerning our national currency, that is Indian rupee. RBI was set up under the recommendations of Hilton Young Commission, and it commenced its operation on 1st April 1935 in accordance with the RBI Act 1934. And following India's independence, RBI was nationalized on 1st January 1949. The first governor of RBI was Sir Osborne Smith, and the present governor is Shaktikanta Das, and there are 4 deputy governors. They are T. Ravishankar, M.K. Jain, M.D. Patro, and M. Rajeshwara Rao.
You told nicely, but इतना हिस्ट्री जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि हम लोग का समय बहुत कम है. 10 मिनट 15 मिनट के अंदर में इंटरव्यू खत्म करना पड़ता है. इसलिए आपने क्या बोलना है, यू जस्ट से आरबीआई प्रेजेंट गवर्नर से शुरू कर दो बस. प्रेजेंट गवर्नर, then functions of RBI like bankers to government, note issuing authority, foreign exchange control, and monetary policy authority. You can also tell the names of deputy governors of RBI. And if you remember the names of 5 subsidiaries of RBI, you can tell that. Do you know the subsidiaries of RBI?
No, sir.
Anybody
No,
knows
sir.
anybody knows subsidiaries of RBI? I am forgetting every time, every time I
DS,
have to go.
sir,
Yes.
DSCG, BRB NPL,
Ah,
BRB NMPL, REBIT,
mm.
IFTS, RBIH.
RBIH. Can you expand what are they? What is
Deposit,
expansion of?
Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, Reserve Bank of India Information Technology Private Limited, Indian Information Technology Allied Services, Reserve Bank of India Innovation Hub.
Babre. Good. Who is speaking?
Saidulu sir.
Saidulu. Good. You told nicely. So I'm just sharing the link. This is that one. Especially SBI people, you are now only beginning. So you please get to know this. These are the fully owned subsidiaries of RBI. What is the girl to whom I was asking questions? Kolkata girl. Kolkata girl.
Satyasha.
Tiyasa. Tiyasa. What is the meaning of Tiyasa?
Sir, thirst.
Thirst. अच्छा ठीक है, ये पढ़ लीजिए. Please read. I know you're good. Please read fully owned subsidiaries of RBI. Screen मिलता है आपको?
Yes, sir.
पढ़ लीजिए.
Subsidiaries of RBI, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation of India, DICGC, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, BRBN MPL, Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited, REBIT, Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services, IFTAS, and Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, RBIH.
What about NHB? NHB is not a subsidiary of RBI now. It is fully owned by Government of India. Okay. Now, what is the associate of RBI? National Center for Financial Education. ठीक है? Very good. Okay, I think it is worth giving one reading. Can you please read straight away? Deposit TIASA. Read. Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. Quick, Pado.
Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation came into existence on July 15, 1978. DICGC was formed by merging Deposit Insurance Corporation and Credit Guarantee Corporation of India Limited. The functions of the DICGC were governed by the provisions of DICGC Act 1961, framed by the Reserve Bank of India. DICGC was established for providing insurance of deposits and guaranteeing of credit facilities. At present, DICGC insures each depositors of a registered insured bank up to a maximum of rupees 5 lakh for all bank deposits such as saving, fixed current, recurring deposits. The credit guarantee scheme of DICGC is presently not operative due to availability of alternative guarantee schemes. Authorized capital of DICGC is rupees 50 crore. Headquarters is in Mumbai. Banks under the purview of DICGC. Deposit insurance is compulsory for all banks in the country. Therefore, all public sector banks, private sector banks, local area banks, regional rural banks, small finance banks, payment banks, branches of foreign banks functioning in India, all state, central and primary cooperative banks, urban cooperative banks are registered and insured by the DICGC.
Please read it
Maximum,
again. Please read this again. Banks and yeah.
yes, deposit insurance is compulsory for all banks in the country. Therefore, all public sector banks, private sector banks, local area banks, regional rural banks, small finance banks, payment banks, branches of foreign banks functioning in India, all state, central and primary cooperative banks, urban cooperative banks are registered and insured by the DICGC. Maximum deposit amount insured by the DICGC is rupees 5 lakh, principal plus interest. If
Spelling
you
wrong.
have
इधर स्पेलिंग PRINCIPAL होना है, गलत है. Principal. Yeah, continue. If you have
deposits with more than one bank, deposit insurance coverage limit is applied separately to the deposits in each bank. DICGC has the power to cancel the registration of an insured bank if it fails to pay the premium for 3 consecutive half-year periods. When does DICGC pays? If a bank goes into liquidation and if a bank is reconstructed or amalgamated or merged with another bank. The chairman of DICGC is Dr. M.D. Patro.
Who is he, MD Patro?
One of the deputy governors of RBI.
Good, very good. 1 minute. Let me check up whether Suman is able to hear us. Suman, are you there? Suman.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
What happened? I was calling you 3-4 times. You were not able to listen. आपका इंटरनेट ठीक नहीं होगा probably. कोई बात नहीं. Suman, you are appearing for which interview?
Sir, I'm appearing for Exim Bank.
अच्छा. Which date is your interview?
22nd March.
अच्छा. You have joined only today with us, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, why have you come so late, Baba? What is your basic degree?
Sir, I have graduated in botany honors and then I have pursued MBA.
Acha, MBA, which year did you complete? Suman.
I
Which
completed
year
in 2020.
Acha. After that, you are working somewhere?
Yes, sir. I worked in HDFC Bank
Acha.
for 7 months approximately.
After that?
And then I started preparing for regulatory bodies and other SBI and other insurance exams, competitive exams.
What are the regulatory bodies you are having in mind? Who are the regulatory bodies?
Sir, so basically I'm targeting RBI, NABARD, and along with that, the development finance institutions such as Exim Bank, NHB, SEDB, these are.
Okay. And can you name the other regulatory organizations? Hello?
Sir, yes, sir.
No,
Sir, there is IRDA.
Correct. Good.
IRDA, which controls, regulates the insurance industry. Then there is PFRDA, which regulates the pension funds.
Who is the chairman of PFRDA?
Sorry, sir, I cannot recall at this moment.
Subratim Bandyopadhyay. Subratim Bandyopadhyay. Who is the chairman of IRDAI?
Sir, he is Mr. Devashish Panda.
Good. Then there is one more organization known as EPFO. I am not remembering who is in charge. Some lady is in charge. वो भी आपको पता होना जरूरी है. Good, Suman. Can you continue reading this? We were going through Reserve Bank and all that. We she has read about DICGC. Now read about the other subsidiary organization. Please read number 2. Continue.
Sir, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited. It is establishment. The Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited was established by Reserve Bank of India as its wholly owned subsidiary on 3rd February 1995. The BRB NMLPL has been registered as a private limited company under the Companies Act 1956. Role of BRB NMPL to augment the production of banknotes in India to enable the RBI to bridge the gap between the supply and demand for banknotes in the country. Headquarters is in Bengaluru and the chairman is Shri T. Ravi Shankar. The company
He is
manages two presses.
He is also one of the deputy governors of RBI. Yeah, continue.
Yes, sir. The company manages two presses, one at Mysore in Karnataka and the other at Salboni in West Bengal. Apart from these, RBI has two more printing presses, both owned by Government of India, Nasik, Maharashtra, and Devas, which is in Madhya Pradesh. Coins are minted in 4 mints owned by the Government of India. The mints are located at Mumbai, Hyderabad, Calcutta, and Noida.
3. Number 3.
Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited, REBIT. It was established in 2016. Role of REBIT, it has been set up by the Reserve Bank of India for its IT and cyber security needs and to ensure cyber resilience of Indian banking. Deliver and manage IT projects of RBI. Assist RBI in performing risk-based supervision of regulated entities. Safeguard RBI assets by detecting and responding to cyber threats. Chairman is Sri Kiran Karnik. Then Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services, IFTAS. Function and role of IFTAS. Financial Technology and Allied Services is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Reserve Bank of India mandated to design, deploy and support IT-related services to all banks and financial institutions in the country and also to the Reserve Bank of India. It manages and operates the financial messaging platform that comprising of real-time gross settlement and national electronic fund transfer. Infinite is also managed by IFTAS. IFTAS operates cloud, Indian Banking Community Cloud, the only community cloud in the country, hosting cloud-based solutions, platform, core, channel, corporate, etc., dedicated to the banking and financial community. The IFTAS has taken over the Indian financial network, Infinite Structured Financial Messaging System, SFMS, and the other and the Indian Banking Community Cloud from the IDRBT, effective 1st April 2016. The director IDRBT is the chairman of the Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services, chairman of IFTAS, Sri Vivek Deep.
Yeah, all of you, please note down this URL, buyscoop.com. If possible, I will give the link in our Telegram page. 1 minute. 2023 paid group 7. I have given the Telegram page also. Please go through this one again afterwards. Now, Suman, continue. Number 5.
Yes, sir. Reserve Bank Innovation Hub. The Reserve Bank Innovation Hub has been registered as a Section 8 company under Companies Act 2013, having its registered office at Hyderabad. The Reserve Bank of India has set up Reserve Bank Innovation Hub to promote innovation across the financial sector by leveraging on technology and creating an environment that would facilitate and foster innovation. RBIH would be guided and managed by a governing council led by a chairperson, Sri Senapati Gopala Krishna, co-founder and former co-chairman, Infosys, as the first chairperson of the governing council of RBIH. The governing council of RBIH has 9 more members apart from the chairperson. The board of Reserve Bank Innovation Hub has appointed Rajesh Bansal as the chief executive officer of the RBIH.
Continue.
National Center for Financial Education. National Center for Financial Education is a Section 8 not-for-profit company promoted by Reserve Bank of India, which is having 30% stake, Securities and Exchange Board of India, which is having 30% stake, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, 30% stake, and Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority, 10% stake. The objective of NCFE to promote financial education across India as per the National Strategy for Financial Education of the Financial Stability and Development Council. The initial share capital of NCFE is rupees 100 crore. Chairman of NCFE is Sri Giriraj Prasad Garg.
Continue.
National Housing Bank. It was established on July 9, 1988 under the National Housing Bank Act 1987. The role of NBH to promote a sound, healthy, viable and cost-effective housing finance system to cater to all segments of the population and to integrate the housing finance system with the overall financial system. Authorized capital 1,450 crore, fully owned by Government of India, headquartered in Delhi. NHB Residex, it is India's first official housing price index, was an initiative of the National Housing Bank undertaken at the behest of the Government of India, Ministry of Finance.
Good. Thank you. Now click here. Yeah, I don't know why this is coming. Yeah, thank you. So why this is opening? Not required. Yeah. Now, good. Other people who are willing to answer questions, please raise your hand. Other people who are willing to answer questions, raise your hand. Akshay Chauhan had interview. Unati Singh had interview here. Now we will go to new person, Shreyans. Shreyans, I am meeting you after so many days. What happened? You were not in India. Kidhar
Yes,
tha?
I'm actually in India. I was just
What
busy with
happened?
some other examinations also.
Acha, you are busy with
Yes,
some
sir.
other exam. Good, good. No problem.
Yes.
First class. Absolutely no problem. What are the 3 goals of your life?
I think, sir, the 3 goals of my life, I would say,
Acha,
would be
you are appearing for which interview?
the
Shreyans.
SBIPO.
SBIPO. Then I can ask this question. Tell me, what
Yes,
are the
sir.
3 goals of your life?
I think the 3 goals of my life is first is to be financially independent, not for myself but for my family also, so that I can take care of the financial aspect of my family. The second thing I would like to be is to contribute myself in some way or the other towards the welfare of the organization or the society around me. And the third one is to have a good career, sir. On a personal scale, I would like to have a good career.
Now, is there any other state bank candidate available here now? Please answer the same question. Any other state bank candidate? Akash Sharma, you are going for state bank? No,
No, sir.
no. I want some other state bank candidate to answer. Yeah. Please tell me what are the 3 goals of your life? Please tell. Who is speaking?
Sir, Nim Anurag.
Pardon? Acha, what? Nim Anurag. Anurag, tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, my 3 goals for my life would be, the first would be to get a government job, to establish my career, to be financially stable in my life. That would be my first goal. Second goal would be to learn my hobby, to be a trained classical singer. So that would be my second goal. And third goal would be to contribute to the society, especially to my community, to the unorganized sector of the community. So that would be my third goal of the life, sir.
Good. Very good, very good. So I was asking question to which person? Shreyans. Shreyans.
Yes, sir.
Next
Yes,
question
sir.
for you. Next question for you. Um, next question is that what is the degree you studied?
Sir, I did BSc graduate, general physics, chemistry, math were my
Which
subjects.
year did you which year did you complete?
I completed in 2021 in the month of August.
Very good. Did you appear for any other any other interview? That is
Well,
IBPS interview.
before this, actually, I recently appeared for the IBPS interview, sir, last month.
You attended IBPS PO interview. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Which questions you could not answer properly in that interview?
I think, sir, the as far as I know, there is one question specifically related to my area. Basically, my area is quite, I mean, famous for various sort of industries like FCI, sale. So basically, what I did was I actually covered the industries of public sector undertaking, while the
Mm.
exam panelist asked me the question related to one of the private entities. There is one
Okay.
private entity, that's Triveni Almeida. I mean, Triveni company. Basically, they are
Uh-huh.
famous for various sort of Almeidas production and all sort of that. So at
Mhm.
that moment, I realized that I could have covered the private sector entity also. And the
Mhm.
second thing is that I think I blundered. I did a big blunder. It's my mistake. I actually is a big mistake in my opinion. Is that when they ask, I mean, it's related to banking awareness. When they ask me about which account I have one, I said SBI. Then they asked me about the app of the SBI. I said that. They asked the features. I said that. But on all of a sudden, they asked me about how many nominees one can have in a bank account, and I just got shocked because, to be honest, sir, at that moment I wasn't able to recall it, and I said two, while the answer was one. So
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that is the
Nomination, only one person can be nominated in deposit accounts. In
yes,
the
sir.
case of banks, even in LIC, it is only one person who can be nominated in case of insurance policies. But
Yes, sir.
only in the case of locker accounts, where the locker account is in joint names. Locker account
Actually, this
or
yes, sir.
is in either or
Yeah.
survivor name also. You can appoint two people as nominees.
Actually, this is where I got confused because my, like my maternal grandfather and my maternal grandmother has a shared locker account, and they has a two nominee in that. And back then, I just kind of had a remember of these two names, so I said two instead of one. It was my
Very good.
mistake. I totally accept that, sir.
That is okay. Fine. Good.
That's where, yes, sir. These two things
Ve-
where I think I did wrong. Other than that, I think being confident in the front of the panelists is very important, sir, in my opinion, sir. That is one of
Shreyans,
the most important things. Yes,
this
sir.
is not interview question, but simple question. Since
Yes,
you
sir.
are appearing for IBPS PO interview,
Yes, sir.
and now what are the extra knowledge accumulations you have made?
After the IBPS interview, sir.
हाँ IBPS PO इंटरव्यू का बाद में उस तरह से अभी तक towards achieving success in interview क्या extra skills or knowledge did you try to learn?
I think what I actually, as we know that in the SBIPO, we're going to have a GD session. So basically, I am trying to cover, the expected topics around to prepare myself for the GD. And I'm just trying to cover up the local daily newspaper. And besides that, I think I will be revising my banking awareness thing and some few basic concept of banking as well. So these three things I am actually working upon
Ve-
right now.
Very good. Thank you, Shreyans. We will go to Suman. I think he has answered already. Now we'll go to Akash Sharma. Akash Sharma,
Yes, sir.
you are going for which interview?
South Indian Banks, Clerk,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Oh, acha, you are that Delhi boy. Very
Yes, sir.
normally
Yes.
you will be answering questions nicely. अच्छा जी भारत रत्न का बारे में कुछ बताओ. It's your
Bharat Ratna.
देखो ना, इट इज योर अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग, जब हमने क्लिक कर दिया ये आ गया हमारा सामने। हाँ।
यस सर।
अभी बोलो, भारत रत्न का बारे में कुछ बात बताओ। टेल मी द नेम्स ऑफ पीपल टू हुम भारत रत्न वाज गिवन।
सर भारत रत्न भारत का सबसे बड़ा अवार्ड है।
हम्म।
जो और सर इसके ये मतलब दिया, मैं कुछ पर्सनैलिटीज के नाम बताना चाहता हूँ। मिस्टर सचिन तेंदुलकर को ये दिया गया है अवार्ड।
हम्म।
अमिताभ बच्चन जी को दिया गया है।
अमिताभ को दिया है?
और सर
आर यू
यस
श्योर?
सर।
अमिताभ को नहीं दिया है।
अमिताभ को नहीं दिया मेरा ख्याल से। आई एम नॉट
दादा साहब
अमिताभ।
फाल्के को मिला है।
Yeah, Dada Saheb Phalke award was given to him. Amitabh was
सर
not given. Yeah, गलत है।
ओके सर, सॉरी सर।
हाँ, बोलिए बोलिए।
मिस्टर मिस्टर अब्दुल कलाम जी को दिया गया है।
हम्म। या
यस सर।
गुड। अभी का नाम्स, names, sorry, names. See, it was initially given to Sir C. Rajagopalachari of Tamil Nadu, Sarvapalli
ओके
Radhakrishnan.
सर।
What was the post he was occupying, Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan?
सर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्ण इज एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर।
No, no. He was the
He is
president
the
of India.
president.
He was the
First vice
president, first vice president, then president of India. Then Sir C.V.
ओके
Raman. Sir C.V. Raman is known for what?
सर ही गॉट अ नोबेल प्राइज इन फिजिक्स
Very good.
फॉर रमन इफेक्ट इन
Yeah.
1930।
I do not know about this gentleman. Bhagwan Das. In which field is he famous? Anybody knows? Bhagwan Das.
नो सर।
No idea, sir.
Bhagwan Das is known for. Uh, Bhagwan Das is an American yogi who lived for 6 years in India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. He is a Bhakti yogi, Kirtan singer, spiritual teacher, and writer. I actually don't know. And the next one I know, M. Vishweshwaraya, he was known for his contribution to engineering field. And in fact, he is considered as some father of engineering or something like that. Then Jawaharlal Nehru, everybody knows, he was the first prime minister of our country. Like that, so many names are coming. But Abhi K.
ओके सर।
Kamaraj was the chief minister of our in Tamil Nadu. V.V. Giri, he was also president of India and vice president of India. Like that, so many interesting names. Recent names, I think. अब our Abdul Kalam को भी दिया ना क्या?
यस सर।
Yeah. Abdul Kalam, Pranab Mukherjee, Bhupen Hazarika, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. These are recent
यस
names.
सर।
Madan Mogan Malaviya, Sachin Tendulkar, C.N.R. Rao, Bhimsen Joshi, Bismillah Khan, and famous Lata Mangeshkar. Good. Excellent.
ओके सर।
Now, very good. Next question. Next question is, what do you understand by para banking income? Please answer. What do you understand
सर
by, yeah,
सर आई डोंट नो
Akash,
अबाउट दिस।
Akash Sharma, you must be knowing. We must have discussed this more than once, twice, where I have told you para banking means doing services other than deposits and advances, like canvassing for insurance policies, canvassing of mutual fund products, issuing of letter of credit, issuing of guarantees, providing of lockers by the bank. Banks do all these services because they get additional income. They get
ओके सर।
additional income. That is the reason. So you must be knowing about that, because I think I must have asked this question to you also. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
नो सर बट
Mr.
यू टेल इन
Yeah,
क्लास सर।
yeah, class, yeah. Not in the interview. That's right. Mr. Ram, are you there now? Ramji, Ram, are you there? Ram, I think he's appearing for Bank of Maharashtra interview over or to be appearing. I'm not sure. That's why.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Your interview is over or you have to appear tomorrow?
Sir, day after tomorrow, sir.
Day after tomorrow. You have time. Very good. Very good. Excellent. No problem. So I thought you went for interview and all that. I'm not remembering names. First class. Ram, would you like to tell something to this group of youngsters who are going to join SBI or SIB? Tell some points that comes to your mind as a seasoned banker.
Yes, sir. Good evening, all. I'm working in State Bank of India. I'm working as field officer. So I warmly welcome you all to banking fraternity. We have a lot of scope to serve the public, and in masses, people look towards banks for help. So through small loans and to keep their to safeguard their deposits, we have a lot of responsibility on us. So really, you will enjoy working in bank. Every day will be with very new challenges. So we have to keep up ourselves ready for the all the challenges, and we need
Yeah,
to upgrade ourselves with the technologies.
and in fact, Ram joined SBI not as PO but as CBO. Correct?
Yes, sir.
He joined as CBO. Now, now State Bank candidates, if you have any questions you would like to ask about State Bank, you can ask our friend Ram. Yeah, whatever he can answer, he will answer. Boys, girls, Tiasa is one girl. So many others
Hello.
are there. Yeah, please ask.
Hello, Ram. I want to find out the simple difference between bill of exchange and promissory note. What is the basic and lucid explanation about the difference between both?
Okay, that I will tell. That's not not that he cannot tell. I will tell that something relating to SBI.
Can I ask
Yeah,
it, sir?
yeah, yeah. You want to answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Please tell.
No, sir. I wanna ask Mr. Ram
You wanted
a
to ask
question
Mr. Ram.
actually.
Yeah. In fact, I wanted to suggest for the previous speaker, whenever we address to others, we should better tell Mr. Ram, Mrs. So and so. That's better. In fact, in some interviews, mock interviews, some candidates use forget to mention Mr. and Mrs. while talking about ministers also. You should be very careful. Now, please ask question to Mr. Ram.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ram, first of all, congratulations for getting a job. I would like to know your interview experience. Can you briefly tell about how does your interview went? If
Yeah.
it is fine for you, sir.
Yeah, they want to know your interview experience with SBI CBO, but that may not be very directly relevant because that is for a senior position. Anyhow, Ram, whatever points, general points you would like to tell.
So in my interview, they first asked questions about my education background, and soon after they asked me what is your best experience in banking industry, which made you feel happy. So I narrated the issue which made me happy in my banking career. When I was working as field officer, the village which my service which covers in my service area got president award for best village in rural development. So I narrated that story. When the president of that village received the award, he, after reaching back to village, he immediately visited branch and conveyed his happiness because of the help received from bank. There are a lot of people in the village got developed, and the village also developed. Probably the for that one of the bank lending is one of the major issue in developing their village. So normally my happiness was when I passed through that village from starting to ending. Every alternate shop or other shop used to display that this shop is financed by bank. So that makes me happy that if any shop is still undercovered without finance, I used to meet them and what they are doing and whether any help can be received from bank. So in that way, the entire village was covered either in KCC or in SHG or in MSME, and very few in retail. So all these four areas covered to entire village, and the village got flourished. So I narrated this experience. Then they asked me lending is very easy and it will be a happy situation, but recovery is a painful situation because people won't pay. Then I denied to that, and I opposed. Normally, we judge the people with standard operating procedure while lending. So mostly, I have lent for nearly 3,000 people, in which the NPA is negligible. Then they started a situation like a person is very much intense to divert the funds. So he visited the branch and asked for a loan, and he is constructing a house, and but he asks you for a uh, business loan. For that, whatever the guidelines you are giving, he is obeying everything, and he is submitting all the documents. But you came to know that some of the villagers, you got the information that he is going to construct the house and you do not have funds, and he is going to divert the funds to the construction of house. Then how will you reject this loan? This was the situation posed to me. Then I
What
said
is the
the due diligence.
yeah?
Sir,
What is the answer? What is the answer you give? Good
sir,
question.
I posed to all the situations which I come across in practical situation. I really replied for eight different situations. Yeah, they denied all those situations also. I said I will I will go for pre-inspection, and I will visit the shop which they are going to open. Then they denied that point. They are showing you a shop, and the shop is very much capable to accommodate all the goods going to purchase out of the bank finance. Then I said I will ask for lease accommodation, like a lease agreement between the owner, landlord, and this beneficiary. Then this panel has rejected that they are also having lease agreement which is registered. Then I said I will give them a term loan. So for that they need to give me quotation from a good company, and I will verify the good company also. They said that they are giving you from quotation from a very well-known company, and which is having GST, and they are also having account with you, and the bill is a GST bill. Then I said uh, I will ask them the past work experience and where they have worked. Then they said they are really having a shop in some other place, and they are well versed in working in that shop. They even denied that also. And I said that if they are already having a shop, then I will ask them for IT returns, and I will process them in retail loan, and I can sanction them a housing loan. I said like that. Then they said yes, we are waiting for this answer. Well said, and all of them are clapped. Sir.
Very good. Thank you. Any other questions? You remember? Very nice. You gave this situation question is a very useful one. Good. Nice.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Any other question to Ram, please? Anybody else? Yeah. Regarding the
They asked
type
me
of
about OTS.
questions, please ask.
They
Please
asked
ask.
me. They asked me about OTS also, sir. What is the OTS procedure?
Oh,
How we will approach the Lok Adalat?
one-time settlement. Now,
One
Ram,
time.
in the present interview, I think they are asking very tough questions like, say, please tell the SURFACE Act procedure fully. Are you comfortable with that? SURFACE Act recovery procedure fully. Are
Yes, sir.
you
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if you know, please tell us because I am not having any practical experience in that. Please tell them what is the way in which SURFACE Act to be implemented. Yeah, it's a very
Sir,
good question.
Surface Act is implemented to the loans above 1 lakh with outstanding, and the loan should be outstanding beyond 80%, sir. If a loan is repaid for up to 80%, even if the outstanding is beyond 1 lakh or 5 lakhs, we cannot initiate surface action. Only with those loans which are outstanding 1 lakh and above, and the outstanding must be above 80%, sir. Then only it can be implemented. And if a mortgage loan with residential property is uh, offered for bank finance, and the loan turns to be NPA, then this surface action comes into picture, sir. So immediately after the account turns to NPA, within 15 days of that, we need to serve demand notice under surface section 13.2, sir. So within 16 days of demand notice period, the borrower has to either repay or has to raise his objection if at all anything within 15 days from on receipt of this notice, and on
Is it
receipt of any
15 days or 60 days?
16 days is the notice period, sir. If at all any
Uh,
objection is there, that has to be raised by the borrower
within
in
15
15 days.
days. Okay.
15 days
And
notice.
regarding the first 15 days, you said we
Yes, sir.
must serve this notice within
Within
15
15
days
days.
of the account slipping to NPA. Is it a must, or can we do it later also?
It can be later on also, sir, but it is questionable under act, sir.
Very good. Very good. Continue.
It will come
Next.
under negligence on bank part.
Okay.
So,
Next. So now you have told up to a stage where we have to serve notice under section 13(2) for 60
demand
days,
notice,
and
15 days.
he has not raised objection. He has not repaid. Now what are you going to do?
Even if any objection is there, then that has to be replied by authorized officer in 1 week, sir.
Okay.
In case of
Then
objection, if there is no objection and the notice in force within 60 days, if they are not coming to repay, then after 60 days again in the we need to serve within range of 15 days to this possession notice, sir.
okay.
Possession notice.
Then
Possession notice is to be published in two national newspapers. One is regional and one is national daily.
What is meant by
Covering the
No, what do you say by
possession.
possession? Possession notice means you have to take possession of the property. This
Yes, sir.
notice is to be given only when you are not able to take possession, or at all stages you should
It's
give
mandatory,
possession.
sir. For we by the end of possession notice
60 days.
period, after completion of notice period, this possession notice will come to picture. During this possession notice period, the property will be taken over by the banks.
Okay, assuming we are able to take possession of that, then what
So
we will do?
the possession notice gives immediately symbolic possession of the property immediately after serving the notice, and by the notice itself, we will parallelly we will give representation to district magistrate about the NPA and demand notice copies, and we also obtain permission for them to vacate the house to get the police support. So under section 13(4), district magistrate is a competent authority to give us support, police support to vacate the property, sir. The property is sold on basis of as it is, where it is condition. Like after serving the demand notice, either they have the option to vacate with entire property, or they can leave the house by giving us to lock by locking the property. So we can force them to vacate the house with the help of police, and we will take over the property with proper custody, and we have to keep a security guard for the property also, sir, in case of any threat is there. This is going to complete by the 30th day of possession, issuing the possession notice. So after completion, even they have the option to repay in this period also. If they are not coming forward to repay the loan dues or ward dues, that will be kept in the surface action is still in force. After completion of possession notice period, simultaneously we will file a caveat in court for not caveat notice in court, sir, for not to get opposition from the borrower for stopping the surface action. We are ruling out the borrower option to go for legal help by putting false claims in the court. So court has normally courts do not involve in opposing surface action, but they have an option in high courts, sir. So we need to file caveat in high courts that we are in what are the like demand notice and possession notice copies to be given to court for caveat. So then the borrower will not get the help of will not get that fake help from courts, sir. So after completion of possession period, we will publish the house for sale. Sale notice will be served.
Sale notice will
the
be
same
published in the newspapers and also in
newspapers
the website. Yeah.
website. Now e-auction procedure is there.
Mm.
We can sell the property in four available options. For houses which are below 5 lakhs, we can we can call for open auction, and beyond 5 lakhs, we can go for e-auction. And properties which we have above 1 crore can be called for tenders, and we can
Acha.
sell off the properties to any ARCs also. Either any one of these four options can be taken by the bank.
Very good. Can you please repeat the four options? Number one, less than 5 lakhs.
Less than 5 lakhs normally called for open auction, sir. Like
Okay.
if day is fixed, and that can be take the like open auction means people can participate with their KYC, and they will submit their deposits and KYC and their readiness to buy the property, and the open auction will be started with a bank reserve price. So that will be open auction. People can can call out their bidding for this house. Normally
Above 5
preferable
lakhs?
for below 5 lakhs, and above 5 lakhs is suitable option is e-auction, sir.
That
Above 1 crore,
electronic auction. Yeah.
yes, sir. For electronic auction, they need to deposit 10% of the reserve price, and the bid price will be next bid price will be fixed with multiples of 10,000, 25,000, 50,000 as per the reserve price. And the auction period will be given for 2 hours, and after that, subject to completion of 2 hours, it can be extended up to 10 minutes each. So till the moment last bidders get the opportunity to bid, the time will be extended.
Very good. Next.
And beyond 1 crore, it can be given. It can be given to it can be sold by taking tenders. So whoever will file highest amount in through tenders, those people will be given the option to buy the property.
Excellent.
And fourth one is ARC, sir. It can be
Asset
directly sold.
reconstruction.
Yes, sir.
Asset
It can be sold.
reconstruction.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ram. Boys and girls appearing for State Bank. This is an excellent narration because he is actually dealing with that. He is able to tell it fully. But for your interview purposes, this much full detail is not required, except that you know about SurfaceE Act. Some points he said about 1 lakh, 80% that you must remember. Then you must remember about the notice to be given for 60 days. Then after that, you should tell about taking possession of the property. Then you should tell that it will be brought to sale through e-auction. Like that, if you tell briefly, that will do. Thank you so much, Ram.
Sir, my suggestion to the people who are preparing for this SurfaceE is to read any SurfaceE notice given in the daily newspaper. What are the
Newspapers, very
contents?
good. Okay,
The actual notice. So
Actually,
it contains who is issuing, what is issuing, and what are the contents they are displayed. Normally in SurfaceE Act, the rule is to the position notice should contain outstanding amount, name of the borrowers, name of the guarantors, property location. So these are the must of
and
a notice.
yeah, apart from this, I think for
Sir,
SBI people, the simple question will be, what is the advantage of a SurfaceE Act over other procedures? Like that. In that case, the candidates have to tell that SurfaceE Act helps banks and financial institutions to take recovery measures without the intervention of the court. It saves a lot of time and it will speed up the process of recovery. So that is a point you have to say. Yes. Next, any doubt? Anybody else?
yes, sir. For SBI PO, what they are looking for in the psychometric test?
That I have already told you in a video. Did you not see that video? आपने वो वीडियो
Yes, sir.
देखा
But
नहीं?
yes, sir. That qualities will only be asked.
Yeah, mostly those
Okay.
qualities will be asked, And something other than that quality also can be asked. For example, this is the psychometry video I have posted. I think I have discussed some 40 questions, correct? Yeah,
Okay, sir.
you must have seen that. Hmm, why it is not coming? Yeah, yeah.
Sir, I want to tell one more thing, sir.
It will go
Uh,
like this.
1 minute.
For example, when yeah, wait, what is the doubt? Tell me. And of course, I will have a separate session for us SBI people for which date is your psychometry test?
19th.
On 19th.
19th. अरे भाई जल्दी आ गया. तब तो why don't you come today evening? Sorry, today for me today evening, for you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning आप लोग I think I have a lot of 7 o'clock, 6 a.m. for somebody. So I can be with you by 7 a.m. of 15th March. Are you ready, boys and girls? If you want, you come at 7 a.m. in the morning. Because otherwise, all my other timings are engaged. I am in Canada, so time available for me is very little. Common time
Okay, sir.
between you and me. So 7 o'clock, whomsoever is coming. How many of you will be coming? Please tell me. Are you interested
Yes, I
in
am
coming?
interested.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, please get up one day early, keep alarm and get up. My experience with morning classes is candidates accept the interview time, but they don't get up from bed and they don't come. I said, Namat kiji. Please come. Today also, you see what happened? 3 people have cancelled the interview. One person says, Amara cough, that. Another person says, sir, I am traveling. Another person says, I have not prepared. You should not do like that. Here it is going to be a class only. You come, wherein I will tell you different types of psychometry tests. I have about 5 or 6 tests with me. I will show them on screen. This is one test. Another test we will show on the screen and discuss. But majority, it is not a tough one. Be positive, be hopeful, be cheerful. Don't be criticizing others. If you are like that, you will be scoring good marks in the psychometry test. I don't know, Mr. Ram, did you have psychometry test in your CBO?
no, sir.
No, it was not there. Okay, doesn't matter. So this is how that will yeah. So I hope you followed this. Just listen to that. And I have given some suggested answers also at the end of it. Suggested answers are also there at the end of it. But um, wherever you are doubtful, you mark the middle order. That is C. Middle order, if you mark, that will be better. So that's what it is. Thank you so much. Best wishes. And yeah, we will close now because I think I may have to go for some other boys interview and all. We will meet tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And sorry, before that, State Bank people,
Sir.
State Bank people, 7 o'clock we will meet. Yeah. Tell
Okay,
me.
sir. Yes, I was asking 7 a.m. morning tomorrow for
7 a.m.
psychometric.
7 a.m. morning you can come, and by chance I will not forget. If I don't come, you can call my WhatsApp because that will be my daytime only. That is late evening time, no problem. 7 a.m.
Okay.
Please come for what is that? Psychometry test.
Psychometry.
We will discuss. Yeah. Thank you. Nim Anuraga. And if necessary, some days we have to have similar morning classes so that I can tell you some deeper aspects of banking from the angle of State Bank of India, and also discuss about group discussion and other things. We will think about it. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir.
So
Okay.
this is what
Thank
it
you,
is.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Best wishes. Bye.